Hi, it's Phoenix Genesis. Not going to show a lot of me. I'm still recovering from when I fell on my trainings hike on the sidewalk, cracking the sidewalk, cracked my tooth. Got to go in Thursday to fix that. And I hopefully start next week on the trail. Got to print out all my permits and get everything ready with that. Anyway, I want to show you, I am wearing the Neff beanie. It's on my head, so it's not down there with everything else. I wanted to show you that now. But let's just dive into my gear. So everything, if you look at the screenshot of the video, you'll see everything packs into the American Outfitter 22-liter pack. I took this last year. I like it. It just fits me like a glove. I can fit my rain poncho over it. I don't like a wet pack. I don't care what other people say. Oh, the pack can be wet. I don't like a wet pack. So this fits me. It works for the desert. Obviously, I wouldn't take this in the Sierras. I'll up it to my Palantes V2, but this is what I'm going to start with. And one decision that I almost didn't take it was I thought I couldn't fit my 20 degree enlightened equipment 950 fill quilt in it, and yes, I can. It even compresses down smaller in the 8-liter. It's just a lot of my boyfriend said, oh, I'll give you a nice little warm up in the mornings, but this compresses down nicely. Without being able to compress things in stuff sacks, I could not rock a 22-liter. So I don't care what anybody says about stuff sacks. They're all Dyneema, or they're all super light Sea to Summit stuff. So that's just the way I roll. It's easier to deploy things too in a rainstorm when I need to get something out, or a windstorm. So it is what it is. And also, I don't like to puncture and rip and tear my gear. So everybody's got their own system. So anyway, this is the 950 fill orange on the outside, navy blue on the inside. It only came in navy blue or charcoal. I went with blue. It's darker, it dries faster, and I can flip that around if it's really dirty and sleep. It's kind of reversible because it's Enigma. I don't bring any straps with it. I think it's 19 ounces. It's the wide, it's the short. I didn't want drafts, so I wanted a wide this year, and this is absolutely fantastic for me. It's 7D on inside and outside because it stays in a board gear bivy, so I don't worry about having thicker. It just packs down nicer and it's softer, more comfortable. So this is my short, old school NeoAir Xlite sleeping pad. Yes, it goes out a little bit, but I can put my pack and other things, and I don't really sleep straight anyway, so it doesn't matter. I sleep kind of at an angle or curled up in a nice little ball. Living with cats and huskies, you learn how to sleep like they do to stay warmer. So anyway, yeah, just rocking that. I do have a Flex Tail Zero coming to me pump. I didn't like the old Flex Tails. They're kind of heavy and they turned on the pack, but I'm going to try the Zero because it's like 1.2 ounces. And what we realized from the gifted NeoAir from our friend John that Steve uses is once the mold's in there, you can't get the mold out. These sleeping pads are expensive, so and it's going to take 6 weeks for my broken tooth to heal that I broke, so I shouldn't be blowing on anything. So I'm going to take the Flex Tail and blow it up with that, and if I get sick of it, I can always send it home. It's and just blow it up. This is my old air mattress, so anyway, this one I really don't care what happens to it. And again, this will go inside. Before I talk about that, that'll go in my board gear bivy. You've seen videos last year of this. This is Cuban fiber bottom. It's got some mosquito netting, but if you zip up the mosquito netting, you get condensation, so I leave that unzipped, and it's really light, like 4-something ounces, and that helped me, man. When it was raining, I stayed dry. It was amazing. This is last year and a couple years I've taken my Sea to Summit Poncho Tarp, but it's 8.1 ounces, and I made a custom cat cut into 8 tie outs. It took me a while to sew it all up, and now I'm able to take this, and I also made a tie out on my 3-ounce mosquito netting, which I won't take till I get to the Sierras moving forward. I don't need it right now in the desert. It's just extra weight. But this allows me to make it into an A-frame, and you really have to be on your game with a tarp that's this dimensions, 104 inches by 57 inches, but I'm small and I don't mind crawling in and out. And you have more privacy with the sil nylon, the poncho. The Cuban fiber is kind of see-through, but it is what it is. It's just so light. I mean, you don't even notice it's there. So that's what I'm gonna rock. So food bag, which I'm gonna cut this off. You know, I don't like anything I don't need, even though it looks nice to have the logos. Extra weight, I cut it off. Extra bra, I'm sorry, I do wear cotton. I just don't like the feel of polyester. I don't trust those kind of chemicals of polyester in sensitive areas by my breast. So that's it. Just in a cotton bra and an extra cotton bra. So my Franken shorts from last year that have been sewed so many times, I sleep in those with my extra pair of Darn Tough socks if I'm that cold, but usually my feet aren't that cold, and some Nike compression sleeves, which also can be pulled down as gaiters. Because when you're going, what's nice about the compression sleeves instead of wearing tights or wind pants is like you'll have these days like last year on the PCT where the clouds come over the sun and it's so cold, so you pull up the compression leggings, your legs are fine, but 2 seconds later the clouds are gone, you're roasting. So I just pull them down as gaiters and I go back and forth, and that's more efficient in hiking, and you know, less weight just to have that, and you know, these go over that, so there's no like area where skin's being exposed on my quilt and it's cold. And again, this is to keep my quilt clean. So I'll bring these lightweight little socks here, and actually these are the sock ones. They're just pantyhose cut down, and those just keep the quilt clean because I don't like a lot. My feet don't get cold. I have good, very good circulation. And these are just arm compression sleeves. I have Nike ones, but I don't need something robust because I have 2 jackets. This is just when I'm wearing the lightweight poncho and it rains and I want a little bit of extra warmth on the arms. Mosquito netting, which also works as a scrubby. Everybody should have that. Even in the desert, there are annoying flies and gnats at water sources that, believe me, I'm so glad I had that. Bandana for cleanup, filter water, P-rag. I don't need no Kula cloth. I mean, that's fine. I've used that cotton bandana. Buff, I usually take 2. I take the merino wool one. I've taken scarves. This, I'm just going with a buff. Because the Senchi Alpha Direct hoodie works so well as like a buff that I don't need anything extra around my neck. I'll be like roasting. So this works great, and I put it in this little case right here, and it makes a nice pillow when you're taking naps in the sun on the trail. A nice little pillow. So I'm not taking my blow pillow. I just decided, you know, it's expensive, whatever. It works great under a hammock for my legs or car camping. But nah, I'm not taking another thing to just deal with and blow up. I'm taking my 2 jackets, no down jacket. Probably going to take my down vest in the Sierras, but I don't need it. I have this lightweight Z-Packs with the hood. This is a women's extra large, and this is, I think, a men's XXL. This is like both of these are big, but I want them big because they fit over this. This is a medium, by the way, with the Senchi, like 3.7 ounces. This is like 1.6 ounces, I think, and this is like 3 ounces. So this doubles as wind pants because they're so big. So this is perfect. I don't need to bring extra wind pants, and these layers keep me, so with a 20-degree quilt, I'm going to be roasting. I do bring an extra shirt because I can't stand just having that polyester. So I wear my black polyester, but I also bring this kind of really lightweight thing just to have something, you know, clean, whatever, to go into town. And again, I can put this in here and make that a pillow if I needed to, but extra warmth, extra layers, you know. Versatility. My gloves, I always bring, I like fingerless gloves. So if it's really cold, I can put the Darn Tough socks on as mittens. And yes, I keep this in this case because this case, I've lost the gloves before down at VVR, down at Edison Lake, and it was horrible. And they blew everywhere and they were black. It took me forever to find them. I was so tired that day too, and it was after climbing Selden Pass, and it's like, and Bear Creek and all that. And the last thing I want to do is go look for these stupid gloves. So anyway, nice orange little case. And I also hang this on my ridge line at night and on my tarp, and I can put my glasses and my little flashlight and things I need, toilet paper for the night. This horrible ratty looking thing I made, visor, just because I get too too hot in a baseball hat. So it just works, keeps the, you know, rain off, keeps with the bug net, keeps the bugs off my face. That's it. This is gonna go, this is the phone. I'm taking the SE3 again. I could take a bigger one, but SE3 serves my purposes. It's light and compact in my hand. I cringed about putting water in microplastics, but it is what it is to be lightweight. Liter, I don't need more than 2 liters, so I've got the Sawyer for the extra liter. It folds down really nice, and like I said, I can fit an extra liter of water in there. The Polycryo ground sheet, which I always rip. I have Tyvek in case, but I'm still going to start with Polycryo just because it's lighter. I don't know, maybe I'll take the Tyvek. It's just how it fits in the pack. And an extra plastic bag which covers this quilt so I can't get my quilt wet. And then I have the poor man's Nylaflume bag. I'm not going to spend $5 for, or whatever, $6 for a plastic Nylaflume special bag. It's just a dry cleaning bag. So that's it. And I usually take the turkey oven bags too. This is my rain gear. It consists of 2 dog poopy bags for the feeties. And we've got the women's hair coloring gloves for the hands, and the little shower cap for the head that keeps, also in wind, keeps my hoods from blowing away. And also I could put that over this if I did want to block the sun on my head. And then my dollar rain poncho, which is fine, you know, it works great. It fits over the pack as well, so I stay dry, you know. And it doesn't rain much in the desert in the PCT in the time I'm going. And then these are the various ridge lines and tie outs for the tarp and the bivy. I'm not going to carry obviously this much. I just have to go through it and pull out what I need and cut it. So anyway, it's in there, and I'll do a separate video for the I haven't gotten the air pump yet. If I don't get it, I don't get it. The Petzl Bindi, I always take 2 lights. I take the Rovivon and the Petzl Bindi because I don't like how the Rovivon sticks out, and then I have to wear this cap to clip it on. And usually at night I'm wearing the beanie when I'm hiking, so I like the headlamp, but I also like having the flashlight. I like 2 sources of light. I do a lot of night hiking. I get up early, so I like the versatility. I get up and go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. I want to have a light where I am because I'm a lot of times cowboy camping, and I want to have a light to see where I'm going so I can get back to and from and where I left off. So that's just the way I rock. I like having 2 light sources. So and then I have cables, and I have a Nicor battery pack that all go in the fanny pack. Figure out which fanny pack I'm still going to take. So that's it. I think my total gear weight comes into about maybe 7 pounds of food and water. I usually don't carry more than 10 or 12 total. You know, you don't need to carry a lot of food at the beginning because you've got Lake Morena, you've got Mount Laguna, you've got Trail Angels, you've got the hiker box at Cleef you can raid, you've got sometimes at the road crossing up at Kitchen Creek, you know, you've got Julian, you've got Manzanita Market, you've got Warner Springs. That first section A, there's a lot of places to get food, and I need to lose body fat anyway, so definitely taking my goat milk, that I know I'm taking. Anyway, that's it. Hope you like my gear. Shoot questions in the comments. Questions or comments, always appreciated, and I'll see you guys on the trail. Bye.